In different countries, clinical trials are regulated with the same ICH-GCP as a basic document with addition of local laws and regulatory acts related to ICH-GCP. But in practice, we have a very difficult situation with local requirements to the source documents. Even more, in the same country, different sponsors and CROs can use amazingly different standard operation procedures and requirements for source document. We try to present it as some kind of a ladder. In practice, it is much more complicated. Here you can see examples of different wording in registering some common procedures. There is no harmony in all our demands. It leads to many practical problems for CRE who work with investigational sites. It is very difficult to explain why, after reading of the same regulatory document, quality managers of different companies, or sometimes even different study managers who work in one company, request different data to be documented in source documents for same procedures, and in different ways. It is also a very common situation when, during the study, we request sites to change something in the way of source data registering. All this causes situations where site staff members become disappointed with constantly changing requirements. So now you know the reason for developing this tool. It is absolutely free for any person or company. It was developed for some practical harmonization of source document requirements in the beginning of the study. It is the best time to configure all source document requirements, what data, when and how should be registered. It can be used as by site team members for harmonizing in cases when different sub-investigators work on the same protocol, and also it can be used by CRAs and study managers with quality team consulting in case of concerns. It allows us to provide some kind of roadmap of the source document development process. Although this is not a template, it can definitely improve the quality and compliance of the source document, and at the same time it does not have the risks associated with the template. You need to download document, use the link below, open it using Excel, and do not forget to enable macros. As you can see, this table consists of various screens that describe typical situation in the study. Each situation can consist of mandatory data that must be recorded in any case, regardless of the study-specific details, such as adverse event onset date or informed consent form obtaining date. Below mandatory data fields, you can see variable points that may appear depending on the requirements of your study or country or company. Before or during the initiation visit, you can modify this document for your specific study and discuss all these points with responsible person of the site team. As a result, you can be sure that after some time study team members will be aware of all that source data that you want them to register. Variable points can be adjusted by ticking boxes above. We added some, but definitely not all possible variants. Also, in cases when you have some specific procedures or assessments in study and you want all your sites to register it in source document in the same manner, you can add description of another case on a separate list. The main concern of all quality specialists regarding template is that some data can already exist in the template, and in process of the template filling, this can be missed by investigators. When sites use templates, and the worst way is templates where investigators should check some boxes or cross some data, many companies are afraid that data can be not trustful. Using this tool, you may not be so afraid of this because all these items are just a reminder for investigators to fix all required source data. Investigators themselves have to select the way and specific words for describing this data. If you think that this tool can be useful for clinical study specialists, we invite you to use, develop, and improve it together. It is now just the beginning of the big document, and a lot of different cases are still not described. So please, if you have something to add, welcome to the comments section, or please write us an email, address is in authors section, or you can send us a link to the modified document. Please do not forget your name. We will add it to the authors section if your comments will be added in the final document version. This document is absolutely free for any specialist or any company all over the world. You can use and modify it in any way you want. Do not forget to share with us with a modified or translated version. It can help your colleague somewhere and sometime. We just ask you not to delete authors section, but if you need to delete it by some reasons, it is okay. That is all for today. I hope it helped.